Hiya, and welcome to Screenboo's Cinema Night Special. It's a Christmas special at that, and we're at Cineworld here in Disby with some of our regular resident reviewers.
We certainly are. We've got a jam-packed show for you, which includes some instant reactions to some of the December film releases. And as if that wasn't enough, we've also got some top Christmas movie tips for you.
You've changed, Bilbo Baggins. You're not the same hobbit as the one who left the Shire.
First up, and it's proved to be a true festive favourite up on the big screen, we are, of course, talking about anything related to Lord of the Rings, and The Hobbit makes its way back onto the screen for its second offering, The Desolation of Schmarg, or Schmorg, or Smorgasborders. Adam, you went to go see it. Correct my pronunciation, please.
It's Smaug.
Truly, the tales and songs fall utterly short of your enormity, O Smaug, the stupendous.
What do you think?
It was a fantastic film. Peter Jackson never ceased to surprise me with his films, so yeah, definitely impressed.
We are the dwarves of Erebor. We have come to reclaim our homeland.
I offer you my help.
How do we know he won't betray us? We don't.
So, as I said, it's a festive favourite. All the previous films have done rather well, it's fairly safe to say. Will this be able to hold its head high amongst the others?
Yes, I think so. It's definitely left it at a bit of a cliffhanger, but they did that with The Two Towers when the original Lord of the Rings trilogy came out.
It's pretty good at dragging this out, isn't it? Bleeding every every spot of blood from that stone. But it's an enjoyable one nonetheless. Okay, out of 10, what would you give it?
8 out of 10.
Okay, so Adam, you've done a couple of reviews for Screenboo now. I have. So are we going to tempt you at becoming a regular reviewer for us?
I hope so. Yeah, definitely. I would love to have that opportunity.
Good. Well, do you want to see how it's done?
Yes, yeah.
Well, I'm going to hand you over to Nikki now, who has got our regular resident reviewers who do know their stuff. Of course, Adam does as well, but these guys are really on top. Shivers. It's Frozen.
Hey, Anna! Sven! Where'd you guys go? We totally lost Marshmallow back there. Hey! We were just talking about you. All good things? All good things? No! This is not making much of a difference, is it? Hang in there, guys!
Well, look who it is. It's my old mate Jake. We just caught up, one of our mini movie mates. How are you doing?
I'm doing well. We've just been to see Frozen. It was very good. I thought it was better than it seemed. It was the best film I've seen in quite a while.
Really? Now, this is a new Disney animated film, so it's all hyped up for Christmas. Who would you recommend it to? Which age group?
Like a bit younger than me, like about 3 to about 11, because that suits the category most.
Tell us what it's about then, in a nutshell.
It's about this princess who has the power to freeze things with her hands, but she doesn't like it, and then she ends up freezing everything.
Great outline. Now, you've brought the whole family with you today, haven't you? You've had a family day out. Hi, everyone. Hi. What did you all think of Frozen then? We'll move along the line.
I thought it was a very good film, suitable for a family. Obviously, it was better than I thought it would be, to be honest. I thought it was going to be more childish than it was, but it turned out to be just perfect.
Oh, just perfect. Wow, that's a review and a half, isn't it? So what would you give it out of 10 before we go on to Mum and Sister?
I'd give it a 7.
7 out of 10? That's not bad. What about you, Mum? Because obviously you've got all different age groups to try and cater for. It must be quite difficult to find a film to suit everyone.
That was a perfect family film because she absolutely loves it. She's seen it twice now, and yeah, and the boys loved it, and it's nice for them to all watch a really nice Disney film.
Excellent, great review there. Okay, little lady, you on the end. What did you think of Frozen? You've seen it twice. How many would you give it out of 10?
11.
11? Wow, high five.
Now I'm joined with another regular reviewer, Robbie P. Rob, I want to talk to you about top films of 2013. There have been quite a few. What's been your pick of the year?
Well, I really enjoyed Hunger Games, which I saw recently, Catching Fire, but I think my top film of the year has got to be Gravity.
I've just come out of watching that tonight, and I must admit, really impressed. Sandra Bullock, obviously, and George Clooney. out in space. Things go terribly wrong very, very quickly.
Horribly wrong.
Yeah, horribly wrong.
And I think some of the best 3D work I've seen in any film. I've seen quite a few 3D films this year, and Gravity by far and away does it the best that I've seen any film do it before. Obviously there's not many people in it, and it's mainly Clooney and Bullock, and they're both sensational actors, but it's all down to Bullock at the end of the day, I think, and she does extremely well.
Thanks, lads. Now, this is a very exciting moment, not only in Screenboo history, but in fact the whole history of the internet, because you're about to meet somebody very important and special now. She's giggling in the corner. They call her on the streets Mrs. Screenboo, because this, ladies and gentlemen, is Gemma Bond, the lady who invented, the founder and creator of Screenboo. Lovely to see you.
Hey, hi, how's it going? Long time no
Very
see.
well, yeah. Look at her on camera. She's feeling all embarrassed. Right, let's find out about you, because you live, breathe, eat, sleep film, don't you?
A little bit, yeah.
Let's talk about films that you've seen in December, because you went to see The Secret Life of Walter Mitty.
Secret Life of Walter Mitty is not released till Boxing Day. So yeah, I went to see that last week with resident reviewer Jules, and she's obviously done a review, but yeah, it was good. You know, it's a really good Boxing Day film. I think maybe 6.5, 7, I'd give it out of 10. It's a feel-good film. It's, if you watch the trailer, it is a little bit strange and you don't know what to expect at all, but I'm a big fan of Ben Stiller, so yeah, I'd recommend it, definitely.
6.5, 7, that's a little bit stingy.
I'm a toughie.
You are,
a 7.
yeah.
All right, 7. I'll give it a 7, yeah.
Oh, I managed to squeeze a whole half mark out of her.
Yeah.
But would you recommend it, though? Obviously, Christmas all hyped up.
And again, it's probably, it's a good family film. All right, it's PG, so it's good for any ages. Yeah, it's good giggles,
Okay, 7 out of Gemma, that's not bad.
I can contact you, possibly through my Poetry Falcon.
Poetry Falcon. I like that.
Okay, let's talk about your favourite films of the year then. We know that you're a harsh critic, but there are some that have actually got the elusive 10 out of 10. Tell us all about them.
3 films this year that have got 10 out of 10 from me. All sort of dramas, slow-paced. Philomena, which, really enjoyed that. We've got Ain't Them Body Saints, fantastic. And recently Nebraska, which was released last week.
Yeah, so you gotta stop this, okay?
I'm running out of time.
You didn't even have a suitcase.
I'm not staying there.
Dad, I can't let you go.
It's none of your business.
Yes, it is. I'm your son.
Well, then why don't you take me?
You can't just drop everything and drive to Lincoln, Nebraska.
Oh, what else you got going on?
Okay, let's talk about other films that you've seen this year then, because this is our Christmas special, so we're doing a nice roundup. What's your favourite film you've seen this year?
Oh, it's got to be Despicable Me Too. That was so funny. I loved it.
There's a bit of conferring going on over here. What would you say was your favourite film of the year?
The other week I went to watch Hunger Games with my mum. That was really good.
Let's on a nice Christmassy high. What's your favourite ever Christmas film? Very tough one there. Go.
It's got to be a tie between Elf and The Grinch. Got to be The Grinch.
Polar Express.
I like Home Alone.
Home
I know
Alone.
it's a bit corny, but I do love it.
It's got to be Elf.
Yeah.
It's
Santa.
funny.
Santa.
Yeah.
It's a funny film, and but it's also got a lot of heart as well. So I really like that.
Well, before we go, because you've all been fabulous, shall we pull some Christmas crackers?
Oh, yeah.
Yay! I won. Yes.
Well, as we're so excited about it, it seems only fair that we should deliver unto you a present of our choosing, and it would be shaped in the rather well-coiffured and salon-styled hair. I am, of course, talking about Mr. Ron Burgundy himself. Anchorman 2. Lap it up, folks.
No, he was just explaining who you were, and I was looking at you.
Is that what I sound like when I talk?